Were you at the same training facility as last time in rehab?
Actually, it was the same trainer, but it was a different facility. But so I'll work out there, and I'll also work out here too, and then I'll do some stuff like on my own. So it's like 2-3 times rehab a day.
What was the moment when you felt all the way back?
When I felt all the way back, yesterday. I mean, not yesterday, Tuesday practice. Just being out here, being able to compete, being able to do everything, clear for everything. I felt good all last year. I would say like at 6-7 months, I felt good, felt back. But I actually felt back Tuesday when I was able to compete with my teammates and stuff like that.
What was that, putting your stuff on, coming up the tunnel, coming back onto the field, knowing that you were going to go on Tuesday?
It just felt surreal. It felt great. It felt awesome. I feel confident. I feel really good out here. So it's just a blessing to be back out here and healthy again.
Going back to that Arizona State decision, were you pushing the play? Were you pushing not?
So initially, I was pushing the play. Like I checked all the check marks to be able to play. I had the strength. I had the mobility. I was looking good. That's why I was out here like during practice with my full pads and stuff, getting used to it again. But like we had long conversations like every single day with the doctor and my parents, and we just thought it was the best decision to just wait it out. But I could have played if I had pushed for it. It was a possibility.
Were your parents trying to say just slow down a little bit?
It was more so my decision, so they was just gonna go with whatever I wanted to do. But just talking to the doctors, talking to all the trainers and coaches, it was just in my best interest to just keep waiting it out and just wait till next season.
How close do you feel to the player you were before?
I feel like I'm all the way there. And more so, just all the work I've been putting in, the stuff I've been focusing on in the training room and stuff like that. Been having good practices, feeling real good up there. So I'm confident. I don't feel nothing in my knees or nothing like that. So I've been feeling great.
How do you keep it out of your mind? It's happened twice. The psychological element. How do you block that out?
I kind of blocked it out like early in the process actually. Like when I was doing rehab and stuff, I never wore a knee brace throughout this whole process at all. Never put a knee brace on, none of that. So I kind of blocked it. I know I've been confident. It happened twice, so I just gotta put the work in I feel like I put the work in for it to not to happen again, and working on the stuff that I need to work on. So
what do you want to remind people about you as a player this year?
Mad Max, just out there gonna make plays, feeling great again, feeling healthy, feeling confident.
Did you count like how many laps you ran, how many sprints you did last year?
Did I count?
In the fall? Yeah. Did you get an idea like how much work you
not
put
really
in?
Sure. I know like my player load will always be like the highest out of the team, just with all the work I was putting in, like running and stuff like that. I just wanted to stay in shape the whole time coming back. So.
How hard was that last year? Because towards the end, it looked like you were ready and they were like taking the helmet away from you. Were you pushing hard to get on the field?
I actually was. I was pushing real hard to get back on the field, but it was in everybody's best interest to just wait it out. Like I checked all the check marks to get cleared to play of the ACL, but it was just in everybody's best interest just to wait for new coaching staff, new year, and just wait to be back out there. So.
Is it nerve-wracking to step in, new coaching staff? They hadn't seen you, before the injury. Just kind of stepping into that. Did you think about that at all? Just in terms of trying to impress them? Or?
Not much because I had a meeting with Coach Riley actually, and we talked a lot about me coming back and stuff like that. And they watched my tape from the year before the COVID season, so it wasn't nerve-wracking at all. I just had to put the work in and just remain healthy. So.
Questions have been after your first couple of days out here?
Getting a lot of good work in. I'm happy to be here. Around a lot of new guys. Everything I expected. Coach Riley and the staff was challenging us a lot. So yeah.
What's it like to be on the other side and to be playing with and practicing with guys that you've played against for a couple of years now?
It's kind of funny in a way, but these are my brothers now. I'm just like accepting the challenge of getting to know these guys. Like I'm coming in as an older guy, taking a leadership role on. It's really fun to like come in and go against guys that I've been playing against that are now every day for my brothers. So, don't know, like it's exciting.
Could you walk me through your process in the portal and what made you decide to hop in? What made you pick USC after?
To be honest, it was just a personal decision. Nothing against the guys over there. Like, I still believe in those guys and everything that they were harping on, but I think it was just my decision to move on. And what was your next question?
I asked, and then what made you decide to come to USC?
I don't know. I feel like what Coach Riley and his staff were preaching were things that I liked. They were harping on winning, presenting a winning culture to me, and knowing what they did at OU, I see that they had evidence behind it, so I really trusted in those guys.
A couple guys who started a bunch of games for USC are not here. What's been Dante Williams' message to the group?
I mean, when I was getting recruited here, like when I was in the portal, I understood like wherever I was going to go, I was going to be one of the older guys. So I think, like in a way, me coming in and being the older guy, like in the room, it's making me better in a way. As far as leadership goes, trying to bring those guys along because I know we have a young room, but like really those guys are working hard, and like I really like the challenge.
The competition at the position obviously seems to be wide open given the number of bodies that have left and the number of younger players that are still there right now. What have you seen from the guys that you've been working with in your position?
Everybody's hungry, and we know we have a young room, but everybody's still hungry. So.
When you entered the portal, who was one you tried to?
A lot of different schools like Baylor, TCU, Kentucky, Utah, Cal, SC, of course. A bunch of others like Mountain West as well, but this is the school that I like the most.
What was that process like?
Me being a JUCO guy, not having many offers out of JUCO, it was like overwhelming in a way, kind of stressful. But like I feel like Coach Riley and his staff, like once I took my visit and I sat in their face, I felt like they were genuine. So it was like a no-brainer for me making my decision.